Hey, welcome, welcome. My name is Kara Crowley, visual artist from New Orleans, Louisiana, and welcome to this lesson. I'm very excited to be showing you all this, especially what better way to celebrate it than on Martin Luther King Day and all of his wonderful, tremendous accomplishments to remember this day. This activity represents togetherness, it represents love, and of course being creative, which we're going to be making some creative face collages today. You could turn them into ornaments, hang them up on your wall, fridge, everything. And I think this is just like lovely designs to create for all ages to enjoy and celebrate this wonderful day. They're a lot of fun to do. I enjoy doing this, especially with my students. You should have received the following materials. And of course, any others that's provided along in your kit. So without further ado, let's get started, you guys. I'm very excited about this. Alright, so you're going to need about at least 3 sheets of construction paper, all different colors. It doesn't matter which colors you have, but I have these. You should have seen some other different colors, but they should be 3 different colors, okay? Going to stack them up, make sure they're all together. You're going to find some type of circular object in your home. It could be any circular object, but big enough to be in the center of your paper, like so. Okay, I'm going to use a pencil to trace around the circle. So you're going to trace around the circle like so. Okay. Going to make sure the circle is round. You could also ask a parent or somebody to help you out with that. So I have my circle. It's perfectly round. Next thing you're going to do is get some scissors to cut around the circle. So around the circle, like so. Okay. And cutting around and around and around. Okay. So it's all together. So don't separate them just yet. They're all together, all of my 3 colors. Next thing you're gonna do, and look closely, you all, gonna make a outline of a face. So you're gonna start off. So I'm using a pencil, just in case I mess up, okay? And I'm going to start with a curve. And let me darken that enough so you guys can see. So I'm going to start with a curve like so. You're going to come around. You're going to come in. Okay? So you're going to come in with a curve. Almost like a hook. Almost. So almost like a hook. Okay? Almost like a hook. And then you're going to draw the line outwards for the nose. So you're going to go out and then in. So out and then in. Okay, like so. So already we're starting to see a face. So we're curving out and then afterwards going down. And then using nose, so the line will be going outward and then inward, like so. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the top lip for the mouth, like so. So I kind of just made a line downward and curved in. And then I'm gonna make the bottom lip like so. Okay, so for the bottom lip, it's going to be kind of like a C shape. So And then next you're going to do the chin. Now with the chin, it's going to go slightly inward. And then I'm going to curve out. And then inward again. Like so. Gonna come back in to make its chin shape. So it should be something like this. Afterwards, when you finish outlining the face, you're going to curve out and then come in. Make a long curve if you can. Try to get it closer to the center, as close to the center of your circle as possible. And you could just try your best to draw this outline in the face. But afterwards, once the drawing is finished, you're going to take your scissors. You're going to keep your circles together. And you're going to cut on the outline of the face. So I'm cutting it. So make sure to cut on the line. If you feel like cutting around the outline of the face, that's fine too. Like I said, be careful with the scissors, you guys. Please be careful. And I'm just cutting around. And already we're starting to see the outline of the face. Alright, let's see, it's starting to get the outline of the face. It's starting to look cool. Next, what you're going to do is just going to kind of rotate and pull these two faces from the back to the front. And you're going to move them around. See how it's changing color now? You can actually start moving those faces around so they go into a circular motion. And if you need to separate it and put it back together, that is also fine. So sometimes it could be a little bit of a struggle at first, but you're going to hold the middle. That's what I'm doing actually. And kind of pull out the shapes. So I got my orange out. Now I'm going to try and get my brown face. And try to get it into more circular motions because you want it to almost come together as a circle. Okay? So by now you should have gotten into as close as possible a circular motion, or a circle shape, I mean. You're going to try to get as close as possible to a circular shape, your figures. Once you get it to a close enough or around circular shape, you're going to take your glue, whatever glue you have, it doesn't matter. And you're just going to glue down everything to make sure that it stays in place. So I'm going to glue behind my faces. Okay. Alright. So make sure it's glued down. And you're going to press really hard. So make sure just everything stays in place before we do any type of designs yet. So you're going to make sure it's glued all underneath the faces, that they're stuck and not moving anywhere. So and you press down really good. So I'm really pressing. Okay, so that's the front side. Also have to do the back though, just in case, because you don't want anything to be moving around too much. Okay, so we're going to glue down all the flat parts that are moving. Just make sure everything's glued, everything. So I'm getting every little crease, right? Every little crease. Okay, so every little crease is being done. Even up here, if you feel like it needs a little glue. All right. And maybe even a little bit right here. A little bit. All right, so everything is mostly glued down. Now, since we have our shape together, you're going to take one of your darkest markers. So I'm going to use brown since I have brown and it's my darkest. So that's what I'm going to use. And you're just going to outline the face shape. All of the faces, you're just going to outline them. So you could go right on top of it and just outline it. If it makes it easier, you could go outside the face and outline it instead of outlining it directly on top. I'm going to just go around just so that I don't mess anything up. You're just going to use like the tip of your marker, just the tip to outline. See, look how cool that is. That's awesome. You're going to do that to all the faces. All the outline of the faces. And just outlining every single one. All right. Awesome, right? Look how cool that is. I'm gonna also try to bring like the shape of the head kind of around, so such as this and these parts, you could kind of just make that curve. Okay, so any little curve part. And then next we're going to, if you like, you can honestly do whatever designs you want in each of the faces, but for me, I'm gonna probably add maybe a couple more outlines of the faces just to make it a little bit more interesting. So right here, I'm gonna do another outline of the face again. So, but it might be a little bit smaller this time. So I'll come from the back, I'm gonna curve, okay? A curve, come down slightly, like a hook. Then we're going to do a straight line out. And then we're going to curve it slightly down for the nose. And you're going to do it again for the top lip. Same as that. But for the bottom lip, it's going to be a C. Okay? And you're just going to go down and curve in for the face. Curve in to just about right there and curve out. So we're just going to do that and we're going to keep doing that. So yes. And so like so. Let's see, and now I'm going to just try to add some designs. You can honestly add whatever designs you like. Since I have 3 different colors, I'm going to kind of just add some lines and maybe some polka dots just to make it look a little bit more fun. Lines here in blue. Like just to fill in the spaces. Because they're a little open. And I'm going to do our lines. So the big faces only. Just draw your lines. Like so. And another face. All big faces. Okay. And the final thing that I'm just gonna do, just for the fun of it and to celebrate MLK Day, I'm gonna just write Happy MLK Day around the circle. So I'm gonna just write it in big bold letters for everybody in the world to see. All right, so right now we have our final piece put together. So happy MLK Day. And it came out really good. Mind you guys, you can make as many of these as you want. So I really hope you enjoyed this activity, and hopefully you can see me and my work some other place, some other time. All right, so y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And most importantly, happy MLK Day. Bye.